Assalamu alaikum friends, welcome back to the channel. Always with Younes Charfaoui. In this video, you are going to see how you can use custom fonts in Jetpack Compose. Let's get started. So here we have a simple application, just contain a text. We are going to try simple font here. So of course we need the fonts. So for example, you can find fonts on Google Fonts, right? Contain many fonts. And here you can see that some fonts present as font family. So we have different shapes for different usages, bold, regular, light, for example, thin, and so on. You can click here to download the family. And then click here, and in the resources section, try to add the new resource here, new, and use Android resource directory. And here select font. It's just the usual one for adding fonts into Android. And then copy all the fonts and put them here. You don't have to copy all of them. You can copy maybe the major styles. And here, make sure that the names are in lowercase letter and they don't contain such dashes. You can only include underscores. So here are our font families you are going to use. Now, if you want to use one of these fonts directly into your text, you need to create the following. You need to create something called font family. You can create it as top level into the UI theme, for example, here in the typography. The typography is different from font family because typography contains a lot of stuff. It contains the weight, it contains the size, and it contains, well, the family. Here we need to create the family itself. So we can call it maybe Poppins family. And here we can create an object called font family, right? This comes from the compose. And here we can start by adding our fonts, font by font. For the first one, for example, we can include the font here. And here as a font, we need to provide the following. There are multiple ways. We are going to provide the one that contains a resource ID. So we can provide black. And here we can use usually the weight. So there is font weight, and here I can specify that this is black. Why we need to do that? Because later on when we use this font family, we can specify which font weight we are using, and you can duplicate that for all of the remaining fonts. So here is the font family created for us. Now what you can do the following, we can go back here in the text, and here there is something called font family we can use. So we can use it directly, which is Poppins font family as it is. But if you want to specify for this text, I want to use the Poppins family, of course, but for specific weight, you can specify it here. You can use the weight, font weight, and of course, you can specify font weight, for example, semi-bold or light. So it will use the variation of the semi-bold from that font into our Android application. So let's rerun it. So here, as you can see, we are actually using the font. Now, the font is a little bit small, so we can increase it. Now, the size of the font doesn't matter when we are talking about the font family. Okay, so you can specify it on your own. But you can add an extra step. We are going to show it. You can add an extra step to control all of these variables together using the theme typography. So here I can specify the size, the font size, and I can specify something that is visible. For example, 36 dp, sorry, SP. And rerun it. Now, as you can see, we have really cool looking text, hello YouTube. Now, if you want to take this to the next level, because let's say you want to preserve some kind of consistency, right? Whenever you show titles, for example, you want to show them with the same font weight, family, of course, and also the size. Here, it doesn't depend directly on the custom font. Well, the custom font, you use it for that purpose, but you need to push that into the theme specifically. So you don't use font family, weight, and size. You use only something called the style directly, which is the text style. Here we can get it from something called the material theme. And here we do have something called typography. And for the typography, we have specific things. For example, header 1, 2, body 1, 2, button, caption, and stuff like that. This is generic for the material theme because in material theme, we do have this concept. If you do have other custom theme, which is custom design system, maybe you have different styles. It depends on your circumstances, of course. So here I suggest watching the video of custom design system in which you can create your own typography names. So you can refer to it with other names. For example, if one of my project, we are using the heading 1, we are not using H1, for example. But this is up to you, of course. Now we want to set specific values to H1. The way to do that is like the following. We go here to the type, and here we are providing this typography. Why we are providing this typography? Because if you can see, we are providing this from the app theme. We are using the material theme. That's why you are accessing that using material theme. Okay, so here is the typography you are specifying. You can specify a lot of things. For example, I can specify the H1, right? I can use the text style normally. And here I can specify what font family I want to use. For example, here it will be the Poppins. Now here the Poppins need to come before it, just a matter of initialization. Awesome. Next, we can specify other things. For example, the font weight. And I can use also the font size. For example, I want this 24 SP. for example, and that way I can bring consistent H1, for example, in all of my views. And this is a beauty. So I can specify only H1 here, and I will guarantee that it will use the right font with the right text size and also the right weight. And this is the beauty of Jetpack Compose. And as you can see, we are using our custom font with specific font weight and also specific font size. So this is kind of best practice we can use to implement a consistent and good looking UI while including this typography aspect, of course. So that's it for this video. Thanks a lot for watching this video to the end. If you didn't join my Discord server, you can join it here in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching this video to the end. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as always, and see you in the next videos. Salam alaikum.